Costa Rica is a beautiful country. Surfing, the morning and the night. It's a paradise. And now I live in Seminole, Florida. It's not the life what I expect here.
He looks like he's had the life sucked out of him.
Awesome!
We first met Amber and Daniel in season 1 of Love in Paradise. If you don't remember these two, this clip might help.
We kinda had sex our first night.
What does that mean?
He drank a little too much, a lot of too much.
Still don't remember Amber talking about their failed one-night stand?
Can't do nothing with it.
Maybe you remember her complaining about paying all of Daniel's bills.
Now I'm in the situation where I have to get you the phone in order to talk to you. Just like last month, I had to pay for the Wi-Fi.
When I think of Amber and Daniel, I think of him asking her to fund bringing his family to the US.
Thinking too to bring David and bring my mom to America, of course.
Pienso que tal vez Amber sí me podría ayudar porque desde que ella comenzó con mi hermano.
And I think of Amber treating Daniel more like her child instead of her fiancé. Daniel, who was 23 at the time, seemed to be bossed around by 30-year-old Amber.
Okay, you don't have to touch it. I got this.
Okay.
Amber admitted that the financial responsibility and stress of waiting on the visa was difficult for her. And even though they seemed to have a lot to figure out, their season ended with their K-1 visa finally getting approved.
Hello. I moved to the US and got married.
It was a happily ever after moment, but really, their journey has just begun. Daniel has now traded in surfing in paradise for mowing the lawn in Florida. And married life has been an adjustment for both of them.
When Daniel and I fell in love, we didn't have to worry about anything besides having a good time together. And now it's a lot different.
The way they cut to the toilet flushing. Amber bought a house the same week they got married, but her job as a server hasn't been enough for them to pay the bills.
I honestly thought Daniel's work permit would come through right after he arrived. It's been 8 months and we're still waiting.
Boy, don't these two just look miserable.
It's just hard being the one who's going to work and paying all the bills and then also coming home and having to clean up around the house.
Why do I feel like she's going to take his tablet away as punishment?
I don't have a job. I don't have a car. I don't have friends. It's not the life what I expect here.
He looks like he's had the life sucked out of him. Oh yeah, there's one more thing.
We have a roommate.
Her sister is renting to help pay the bills, but having limited space to themselves is taking its toll.
The house is only 1,200 square feet and 3 adults living in.
So there's 4 cats and 3 people that all share one bathroom.
Cat on my feet, there is a cat on my head. Cats are stealing my space.
There's a spare room that Daniel wants to make an additional bathroom, which I mean I could see why.
Is the body wash out there?
Will you hand him that?
Can you hand it to me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Daniel used to work construction and wants to build the bathroom himself.
I feel like out of everything that's on the priority list, the second bathroom is on the bottom of that.
Maybe just let him work on it and give him something to do. He looks so miserable.
It would be cheaper if I made it.
Baby, I know that. But if anything does go wrong, then I have to spend more money just to get it fixed.
He doesn't think Amber trusts him enough to do the job. I say if they don't need the room, let him do it. He did renovations before and plans to do construction when he gets his work permit anyway, but Amber doesn't agree.
Until you can actually pay the bill for something, then you can actually have an opinion about it.
Amber says she used her savings to buy this house, and I'm guessing they don't have the money for a DIY bathroom, but I feel a bit worried for how this guy is adjusting.
I have sacrificed so much for this relationship. You have to give me a break.
You don't think I even sacrificed too?
And they are keeping score of who sacrificed more. Daniel also thought his life in the US would be a lot different, which seems to happen a lot on this show. Falling in love on vacation is a lot different than living married life day to day in the real world.
I never thought my relationship is gonna be this hard.
Daniel is not happy here. Do we think he will go back to Costa Rica if that doesn't change? Things were much simpler for him when Amber was a distance away paying his bills in Costa Rica, and now he actually has to live with his sugar mama. Darn.
Mike the House Elf wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel.
That has given Dobby a shock.
Bobby is free.
If you don't, he will appear in your room tonight to tell you he loves you.
Between all the financial pressure, living with my sister, and arguing with Daniel, my life is so stressful right now.
Amber feels like she's always disappointing Daniel with what she can provide. Her only current escape from this is going out with her friends on the weekend. They are headed to the country bar to do some line dancing, and I can't get over the face that Daniel's making when she names off the friends that they're meeting up with.
Those friends are really like a mess. So when you get like with them, like you get into the mess.
Uh-oh.
They just looking for drink, looking for get drunk.
I talked about this in another video, but I'm saying it here again. These two remind me of Kara and Guillermo from 90 Day Fiancé Season 9. A big topic for both of these couples was their age gap, but in Kara and Guillermo's case, the maturity issue was with the older partner, not the younger one. Like Kara popping the balloons.
Those little star balloons, we could pop them.
I prefer to give them to kids in the street. I don't know. Yeah, I think that I will save them.
Real mature. My impression of Daniel in season 1 was that he wasn't very mature. And Amber was so stressed out all of the time, I didn't really notice her maturity level. I guess now's the time to find out if Amber is anything like Kara.
We won't drink too much, I promise.
Cheers to not drinking too much.
If she wants to drink, dance, and have fun, that's fine. I'm looking for more of a I haven't changed since high school moment.
I'm not going there.
No, just come look at it.
I'm looking from here.
Daniel doesn't want to dance, so Amber dances with her friend Ashton.
Ashton and I met 6 years ago when we started working at the same restaurant. Ashton is gay and he's a ball of energy.
They stop to talk while Daniel is by himself over there.
Is Daniel even having fun though?
I
feel like he's the only one that's like not having fun.
Daniel feels like Amber forgets about him when she hangs out with her friends. I wonder how he will feel when one of them moves in with them.
Ashton's going through a divorce from his husband, and I haven't told Daniel this yet, but Ashton's going to be moving in with us.
So he's not allowed to build a new bathroom, but Amber can invite more people to live with them.
I don't feel like he has any room to have an opinion. He doesn't pay any bills, and you will be paying bills. So, I feel like I don't have to answer to him about that.
Wow, I understand being frustrated that he can't work yet, but he can't legally work yet. And he's your husband, your partner. That's not fair at all. If they are really in a financial crisis and need another roommate to get by, I think she would have told Daniel. This seems more like something she has decided because they are miserable and she doesn't care what Daniel thinks in general. The hope I had for this couple just ran out faster than Paul and Mike running away.
She's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
Good luck, Daniel.
Daniel's not paying into the mortgage. So if I want to have somebody move in who can pay rent, I'm going to do just that.
Yes, let's trade financial stress for more stress in your marriage.
Communicate with your husband because I could be the reason it goes south quickly if you don't tell him before.
I'll tell him.
She says she will tell him tomorrow and just wants to enjoy the night.
Things are already so tense between Daniel and I. I hope the news of Ashton moving in isn't going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
I now have more hope for Kara and Guillermo than Amber and Daniel, which I didn't think I would say. Amber doesn't even seem to like Daniel at this point, and the fact that he has no say in any decision is a red flag. Let me know what you think about this couple. We will have to see how all of this plays out. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!